lamp is casting light without channeling spirits.
Perhaps that cable is somehow conveying luminescent energy to that lamp.
How could they have possibly built a city this size without using spirit arts?
It's almost frightening.
It's a whole different world, but the people are just like us.
It looks to be that way.
Everyone here seems to be just like us.
Except for the part where none of them can channel spirits.
When did my hands get so covered with blisters and scars?
Ah, that's quite a layer of calluses forming around your knuckles.
Yeah, probably from all the people I've hit.
Didn't you want to be a doctor? That's kind of ironic. Do you regret this?
No, these calluses are proof that I'm striving to do the things I need to do.
That's the spirit. They prove you're no quitter.
A man's hands always reflect the path he's walked in life. You have the hands of a true man.
Your calluses are the coolest. I'm going to keep fighting until I have calluses too.
Thanks. You guys are the best.
This city sure is strange. Yeah, I feel like there's something missing.
There's no nature.
Indeed. I haven't spied a single blade of grass, let alone a tree.
Is it because they're using Spyrix?
More likely because there aren't any spirits.
Exactly. As the spirits became scarce, all signs of nature withered with them. Olympias is in its death throes.
So this world needs spirits.
What was that?
Alvin, what does that poster say?
Support the Otherworld reactor plan. They were probably put out by a union of Spyrix-using merchants.
It sounds like they're really dependent on Spyrex.
You look like a deep-pocketed lot. Help us pull the plug on the reactor plan.
Tell me, old-timer, why do you need donations to stop the plan?
Filing official protests with the government isn't free, you know.
Phew! Did you take a bath and booze today?
What's the deal with this doll?
Count me in. I want to stop the Otherworld reactor plan.
Jude, wait.
Thank you, lad. Thank you.
I wonder how Gaius intends to stop the plan.
With Muse's power at his disposal, they could show up on this side at any moment.
That's true.
No point moping around on an empty stomach. Balan should have that food ready by now.
The letters in the Olympian alphabet seem quite similar to the ones we use in Riza Maxia.
They're fundamentally the same. Get used to the cosmetic differences and you'll be reading fluent Olympian.
From the nature to the culture, everything on Olympia seems so different. This is your homeland, right, Alvin?
Yep. The source of the Spyrix you hate so much.
You don't sound too happy about it. Didn't you want to return here more than anything?
Well, I thought I did. I wonder why I wanted to return to this doomed world.
It is true that its spirits have withered and its plants and animals are disappearing. But Olympias isn't over yet.
The people here brought this upon themselves by using Spyrix. You aren't even the real Maxwell. Do you really intend to save humans like that?
Yes, this is a human problem. And as you know, I'm quite fond of humans. Whether I'm Maxwell or not is beside the point.
I see. Glad to hear it. Heading out?
I'm off to Helioborg. I hear the results of some new Spyrex research just came in.
Oh, right. You did say you were an engineer.
Well, hey, Balan buddy, where's our chow?
I put together a real nice spread back in my apartment. Feel free to dig in.
Thank you so much.
If you don't mind me asking, where exactly did you find us? out past Helioborg, where I'm heading now. You were sprawled at the foot of the hill on the other side of the complex. Thank you. No problem. Anyway, I'll see you guys later.
Alvin, was Pressa her real name?
No. It was her alias as an Azul spy.
You and Pressa were friends, right? When she fell, why didn't you call her by her real name?
'Cause I forgot it. I can't be expected to remember every little thing.
That's horrible!
You really are a jerk.
Why lie about forgetting her name?
When Pressa was a kid, she was abandoned by her family. So she always hated the name they gave her.
So that's why you...
That's why nothing. When I couldn't grab her hand, I was everything they said and a whole lot worse.
So, what's everyone's plans from here on out? If we head to that spot Balan mentioned, we might be able to get back to Rize Maxia.
Oh, I see. That's why you asked.
Although, I'm not planning to leave until I find a way to help both Rize Maxia and Olympias.
Is there any way we can help?
Of course. I doubt I could figure things out alone. Just having you here would be a huge morale boost.
We mustn't underestimate the circumstance, though. We must contend with Spyrix devices, the Otherworld reactor plan, and even Gaius.
That's why you want us all to decide for ourselves.
Try to head back home or figure things out here, huh? Wow, that's tough.
I realized something once we landed on this side. We can't eliminate Spyrix from Olympias, but we still need to get rid of the schism. It's a real conundrum. I want to figure out what I can do about this.
Well, you know I won't agree to anything that hurts my own people.
But we need to find something to help the spirits as well.
I have something to say. If we can't eliminate Spyrix, then I will take the extra effort to watch over and protect the birth of new spirits, so their numbers stay intact.
But that means...
Spirits are another part of nature's cycle, just like humans. I will find a way to support them both.
You sure about this?
I've thought long and hard about this. Jude, if you're convinced that we can't get rid of Spyrix, then I won't argue. But we can't waste time debating this. We need to head to Helioborg.
She's got a point. Any place working on Spyrix research is probably involved in the Otherworld reactor plan.
Can I get answers from everybody by the time we get there?
Okay.
Is my role to offer support, or is it to lead?
What should I have done? Leia's been really sad recently.
Is it about Agria?
She slapped Leia's hand away even though Leia was trying to save her.
Why'd she have to be so cruel?
A little cruelty won't kill Leia. She must have struck some sort of nerve in Agria. Some part of herself that she just couldn't let go.
Why are you taking Agria's side?
I'm not taking her side. I just understand her is all. I know what it's like to get trapped in a prison of one's own design.
So what could we have done?
If I knew the answer to that, I wouldn't have attacked you the way I did. But I do know one thing. Leia didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah.
Obviously.
What's happening?
Helioborg is under attack!
What?
You should turn around and leave. It's not safe here. I just don't understand why anyone would attack the Spyrix Research Center. Who's behind the attack?
We have no idea. The attackers were using calculatrix without Spyrixes. How is that even possible?
What's that?
Spirit arts produced using Spyrixes. If the attackers didn't need them, I think we know who they are.
Sounds like Gaius is already making his move.
Let's go. I want to make sure Balan is safe. It must be shocking for the Olympians to see us using arts without Spyrix.
Not so much shocking as terrifying. To us, it's as if you have supernatural powers.
But in a lot of ways, it's Spyrix technology that's more powerful.
People fear what they cannot understand. That's why we're so quick to discriminate against other races and cultures.
Alvin, were you scared when you first came to Riza Maxia?
I was. The people seem like monsters to me.
And how do you feel now?
Now? You know. Some are good, some aren't.
I'm glad to hear that.
It sounds like young men from Olympias start out quite naive.
And old men are condescending no matter which world they come from.
So how far is Olympias from Riza Maxia? It really isn't about distance. They're, like, separated by an impassable wall. Oh, I know. Riza Maxia and Olympias are about as far apart from each other as men and women are. An impassable wall? Does that mean we can never go home? I won't be able to see Drusilla again?
That's horrible.
No, it'll be okay. After all, we're all together. You have Mila, Jude, Rowan, and even Alvin. You know they'll figure something out. That's true.
You're here too, Leia.
Yeah, but it's not like I'll be any help. That isn't true. When you're here, everyone's happier.
Let's all go back to Rize Maxia together.
Okay, it's a promise.
Is this another one of Ifrid's arcs? What's it doing on Olympias?
There are words appearing on it.
My name is Ifrid. I'm an explorer seeking a foreign world known as Riza Maxia. When I depart for it, I will gather the treasures I've collected in my adventures on Olympias and place them in arcs near my hometown as a gift to the next generation of adventurers.
Huh. So Ifrid was an Olympian.
He must have found some way to cross the schism to Riza Maxia.
And then he never made it back to Olympias. Never figured there'd be someone else besides you guys crazy enough to go running off to other worlds. Well, let's pay our respects to our predecessor and help ourselves to his loot.
Home feet! Right shot!
Tornado Drive!
Home strike!
My will shall lay our path.
What a dreary landscape.
Home strike! That's one! Lightning strike! Dragon shot! Wings now! Home strike!
I'll cover you.
Home strike! Speed!
Now's our chance. Now's our chance.
Home strike! Let's go! Flame Spear! Squall shot! Dragon shot! Dragon cell! Home strike! Dragon shot! Sonic thrust! Farewell! Let's go! Lightning strike! Home strike!
You okay?
I'm fine. You don't need to worry about me.
If you say so. Don't get killed.
Dragon shot!
I'll cover you.
Fall! Demon Fang! Steel!
Here's through.
Windland! Home Spooky! Dragon shot! Windblade! That's one!
Roger.
Try light! You! Here! Throwing impact!
Thanks.
Please keep them away.
We fought you.
Dragon shot! Fall! Home strike!
Take this!
Home Dragon shot!
We will not falter.
I'm just getting started.
Steel! Onward!
Don't worry.
Finishing shot! Let's go! Flame Spear! Demon Fist! Dragon shot! Fall! All right!
Nice job.
Right! Sonic impact! Home Dragon shot!
Now's our chance.
Home strike! Focus you!
Now's our chance.
Dragon shot! Home strike!
Finish that!
Let's go! Flame Spear! Dragon shot! I don't have time to doubt myself.
All right, not bad.
Never stop it.
Ready, Tipo?
Got you!
Dark Radiance!
Finish them!
Dragon shot! Let's go! Flame Spear! Dragon
Overdrive! Got you!
Cyclone Drive! Homing shot! Dragon homing shot!
Ready when you are.
Dragon shot!
Lightning!
Safety circle! Please keep them away!
That's one! Flame Spear!
We got you!
Home strike! Dragon shot! All right, nice job. Steel, let's go.
We're so strong when we work together.
I need more strength. On be gone!
Steel,
We got you! Burn!
home strike.
Now's our chance!
Home dragon shot.
We got you!
Steel, let's go. Flame Spear. Home dragon shot. Dragon shot. Home strike. Home strike. Dragon shot. Fall.
Behold our power.
Steel. Home strike. Dragon. Home strike.
Finish them!
Dragon shot.
Don't worry.
Dragon shot. Let's go.
Roger.
Here. Orange impact. Home dragon shot. Beat. Steel. Dragon shot.
Cover you.
That's one! You did it! Dragon shot!
From Dalton Cloud.
Hold focus! All right!
Nice job.
Dragon shot! Let's go! Flame spear!
We fought you.
Beast! All right!
Nice job.
Focus!
We fought you.
Dragon shot!
Ready when you are.
Dragon shot! Beast!
Burn.
Shimmer spin! Hold dragon shot! Fall! Let's go! Here! Flying impact!
We fought you.
Beast! Steel!
I don't think so.
Let's go! Lightning strike! Now! Strike! Final Fury! Dragon shot!
Alvin.
We steal! Shot! Dragon shot!
Blade. Farewell. I'll cover you. We fought you.
Steal!
Well, my hair's all messed up.
It's your morals that are messed up.
Totally!
Oh, that's just my charm.
Not yet. I still need to... That's one! Lightning strike!
Huge.
Dragon shot! All right!
Nice job.
Variable dragon shot!
I'll cover you.
Dragon shot! Hold strike!
Thanks.
Hold dragon shot!
Now's our chance.
Go! Sonic Flame! Okay, let's keep moving.
We fought you. We fought you.
Dragon shot!
I'll cover you.
Steel! Let's go! Flame spear!
We fought you.
Keep them away.
We fought you.
Dragon shot! You did it! That's one!
Roger.
Here! Orange impact! All right!
Nice job.
Okay, let's keep moving.
Don't let your guard down.
That's right! Listen to her!
I think she's talking about you.
Hold strike!
Sharing is caring.
Sharing is caring.
Let's go! Flame Spear! Home Dragon! Shot! Fall! Onward! We got you! You! Dragon Shot!
I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so.
You, not yet!
We got you!
Don't worry.
This isn't looking good.
Don't worry, I'm here with you. All right.
Nice job.
Here! Torrent Impact!
Tipo!
Here we go! Home Dragon Shot! Home Strike! Firebomb! Steel! Windblade! Dragon Shot! Onward! Steel! Let's go! Flame Spear! Hero Jerk!
Keep them away!
Hero Jerk!
I just need to keep believing in myself.